Hello Cancer and welcome. I'm Jessie Ray and this is Chiron's Key Tarot. So grateful to have you join me for this reading. This is going to be a general reading for December 16th to the 31st. Take a look at the energies that you have going on for you guys at the end of December here. If this reading does not resonate, you can always check in with your other placements. If you do not know what your other placements are for your full sun, moon, and rising, you can send me your information to my email, and I'm happy to cast your chart for free for those of you that don't know all of your big three. So if that's something that you are interested in, I'm happy to cast your chart for free for you. And let's see what we've got going on. Okay, well, whatever you guys are nourishing, keep doing it and don't back down. Okay, yeah. You guys might be feeling a little mentally exhausted, but keep going. Keep going. Okay, whoops. And Two of Swords. Okay. This one. Ooh, the Magician. This one. One more? No, stop? Okay. And Temperance. Okay. So there might be some healing taking place for you guys, for some of you, for whoever that resonates for. But starting right here with this Knight of Swords, definitely wanting to, I feel like you guys want to move forward with something, move towards something. You guys are, you guys got two knights out here, and knights are questers. They're going to go after what they want. They're going to go and survey the land, go see what is out there, you know, kind of like this conquering energy. So there's something about you kind of going after something, okay, and stick with it. And it looks like you guys are going to have some choices coming up to make. Really stay grounded and rooted and ask for some guidance from your guides around the choices that you guys have coming up. But definitely go after what you guys are wanting and don't settle, because the Empress is here and she's not going to be somebody that settles for less, okay? Less than what she deserves, and she knows what she deserves. So there's definitely this energy with you guys of really standing your ground with something, because Seven of Cups here tells me that you guys have some different choices to make. So this could be around a job, this could be around a relationship, and sometimes the Seven of Cups can talk to us a little bit about like the illusionment of choices too, like rose-colored glasses type of a vibe, not seeing things clearly. But the Knight of Wands is going to kind of cut through that stuff for you guys. There's a sense of really kind of cutting through and being able to see what you guys want. Because with the Empress here, she also knows exactly what she wants too. So whatever this choice is, if it's really resonating in your heart and you know that that's the choice that your soul really wants to make, then make that choice. Because with this Empress card being so close, I'm not necessarily picking up on that energy of it being that rose-colored glasses situation, because the Empress is going to know what she wants. And so you guys know in your heart of hearts what you want. So really pay attention to that. Really pay attention to what Spirit is telling you there. And just like they just keep saying, like, don't settle. Don't settle, don't lower your standards, keep strong to your boundaries, because the Six of Wands also being right here. Six of Wands is a really victorious card. It's achieving what you want. It's having other people cheering you on, you know, feeling like you are being seen by the community around you, and, you know, achieving your goals, achieving what you set out to do, you know, making that choice will be successful for you. So there's a real sense of just really staying true to your own truth right now. And this Justice card, you know, for anything that needs to be cut out, or that you don't, you know, don't settle. I keep going back to that. Don't settle, don't settle. You know, there's this energy that maybe you're giving too much, or you're not being open to receiving. Be open to receiving people cheering you on. Be open to receiving that like confirmation from other people. Not that you need validation from other people, but be open to that celebration. Be open to celebrating. Because there's like this sense of real balancing right now. And maybe you're looking for like a work-life balance too. Maybe you need to like step back a little bit at work in order to spend time with your family. Maybe you need to get a different job in order to spend more time with your family, or a creative pursuit, or however this is resonating for you. But the Seven of Pentacles talks about work, but it talks about a pause. It talks about like all this hard work, but then kind of having to pause for a minute and waiting for that fruit to grow. Like it's not quite ripe enough for her to pick. So she's just got to kind of sit there and wait for a little bit. So the energy that I'm getting about this is maybe taking a step back. You know, anything that's mentally draining too, because you guys have the Nine of Swords out here. And Nine of Swords is, you know, a lot of mental energy. You guys could be having migraines. You know, I'm not a doctor. I'm just reading the cards here and the energy of the card. But there could be a lot of like mental battling for you. And so anything that's like causing extra tension in your mind, frustration, what you feel to be potentially like limiting beliefs, anything like that. I think that's why I keep going back to that Empress card, and she just keeps saying like, I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to switch up what my boundaries are. I'm not, you know. So however you need to kind of balance out, however this is resonating, whether it's a relationship, work, a creative project, however it is that this is resonating for you, anything that you find to be mentally draining might need to kind of be cleared away, or take a step back from, take a pause from. If it's like some things that are coming up, maybe take a break from it. But you guys also have Temperance as the undercurrent too. So there's like some healing taking place. So maybe this is like, you know, old things that are coming up from your past that you're able to clear at this time too, because you're going to stay more in this Empress energy and not settle. And by not settling and not, you know, lowering your standards or going back to relationships or places, things, people, jobs that you find to be draining, there's going to be kind of this breakthrough, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles energy too. So this is all about, I mean, this is wealth and attainment and, you know, feeling like on top of your game, right? There's a real sense of having a breakthrough for you guys by not settling. You guys also have the Two of Swords and the Magician here. So even if you can't quite see how things are going to manifest moving forward, even if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by your choices, because Two of Swords can talk about how there's like an indecision and you can kind of get frozen in that, well, I can't see my way forward. I don't know which choice to choose. There is a sense of really breaking through that with what you're passionate about. Like, go with what is going to make you happy. And don't settle for less. I know I keep saying that. I sound like a broken record. Don't settle. Like the Knight of Wands is going to get straight to the point, go after what they're passionate about, cut out the stuff. You can use strong language there if you want. I might keep it PG. But there's a sense of anything that's bringing you any type of that Nine of Swords energy that's really heavy, that's just really mentally draining. Like, don't be indecisive about getting rid of that kind of stuff. Like, there's a sense of renewal. You know, like allowing the Magician to go after what they're passionate about creating. Because the Magician is a really great card. I mean, this just talks about you alchemizing that energy and really taking it to a place where you're going to be a lot more fulfilled. You know, Ten of Pentacles here. A lot more fulfillment for you guys on the horizon. And the Knight of Wands, man, they are quick acting. That, you know, fire burns. It's going to burn that stuff away. There's kind of this sense of like a renewal, a rebirth. Maybe setting intentions around the time of this, you know, because the moon is your ruler. And we've got a new moon and a fire sign coming up on the 12th. So maybe setting some intentions around what, your inner empress wants and wants to nourish, wants to grow, the people she wants to have in her garden, in her community, that kind of energy. There's a sense of maybe setting some intentions around, what you guys are really after going into this new moon in Sagittarius, and, really working with that energy, really creating something new, right? The Magician, really kind of tapping into your creative side, creating the relationships you want, going after a different job that you're going to find more fulfilling, finding a better relationship for yourself with a lover, finding better friends, a better book club or something like that to join. That might be very specific. A better book club. I don't know why I just said that, but there's just something about, finding a place where you feel like people are cheering you on, where you feel seen, heard, loved, appreciated. And alchemizing this energy and knowing what needs to go, knowing what's going to be in your recipe for your potion of, magical new beginnings here. We don't have the Fool, but there's just something about, really kind of turning over a new leaf with you guys. And in one area of your life, I'm not saying it's like going to hit all the areas, but there's something about wanting to do something new, cutting out, because the Nine of Swords talks about something almost coming to a completion, because Ten of Swords is the completion. So there's something about wanting to kind of cut something out here. Standing Stones, Passage. Okay. 40. So the number 4 talks about a little bit of a rebirth. Okay. It can also talk about stability. So the number 4 kind of has those two dual meanings. It's either rebirth and kind of that death and a regeneration process, or stability. Okay. So let's read from the book. But there's almost kind of this like little bit of like, exploration with this card, this energy. And it's, she's got this red dress, so it's like that, like there's this real fire energy with you guys. Okay. Many believe that standing stones are a place that allows one to embark on spiritual journeys from one realm to another. They can also mark the transition from one stage of life to another. Remember that although life changes, you are eternal. Celebrate all the transitions in your life and you'll experience profound harmony. A voyage of the heart and soul is ahead. This journey may be spiritual or physical in nature. In either case, it is a kind of sacred pilgrimage. Have courage. A great ship can stay safe in the harbor, but that is not what a great ship is made for. Be willing to unfurl your sails and set forth to the open seas. The seas might be rough and the wind is strong, but you are safe and protected. The circle of stones takes you exactly where you need to go. Since the earliest days of humanity, standing stones have been created as places of ceremonies and as ways to honor the divine. Archaeologists have found some that date back to 4000 BCE. Neolithic people didn't have written messages, yet their art in stone circles, sometimes oval or horseshoe-shaped, suggests that they held religious rituals at these ceremonial meeting places. So this is really, like, take those opportunities, really, really take those opportunities to go to those new spaces. This is like Spirit's message to really kind of reiterate those that might have been questioning things, like this is the time to really kind of go and branch out. So I hope something in that message resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys back here next weekend for the Lunation reading. Take care.